Welcome to the Duel. It's Duel 97, and let's celebrate! It's video 500 on my channel. Woo! Now, I did say that I would do a special video for a video 500, which I will still be doing, but I can't do that because of the preparation it requires me to do. I can't do that until after my exams, which end on the 27th of May. So I'm gonna push that back just a little bit, so that I can keep producing videos and not have you wait 1.5 weeks without any videos, because I don't feel like doing that. Alright, I decided this time that instead of going into rated or unrated and just clicking on whoever joins my duel, I decided to post in my forum status updates. I'm gonna go record a duel video. Whoever wants to be in one, just accept my hosting on on Dueling Network. So I posted that a couple of minutes later, like 5-6 people were there, and in the end I'll have 5 watchers, because I did say that if I'm already dueling, come join me in watchers and have fun. And yeah, we had a good time. I'm playing a sort of a anti-mana deck, I suppose, because it's a lot of banishing stuff. With Banish of the Radiance, Microcosmos, there's DD Survivor in there, there's Thunder King in his deck, and I'm using a new deck which doesn't really have a name yet. If you guys know a good name for it, tell me. Right now it's called Crane Rank Up, because one of the main monsters that I summon is Sacred Crane, because I have a lot of ways to special summon it through like Summoner Monk or Dragoonity Darkspear, and then I get a free draw, which is very nice. And I use Rank Up Magic Numeron Force with Utopia to use Utopia Ray V or Utopia Ray Victory. So that's why it's called Crane Rank Up. But it doesn't really have an official final name, I suppose. Now here I am going into number 50 Black Ship of Corn, because Sacred Crane can't attack, and I want to get rid of the Banisher. I thought, yeah, he probably has like Bottomless or something that can stop my summon, but maybe not. He didn't. I used Black Ship of Corn and, well, defeat him, which is good. Due to Banisher being on the field, the monster I detach still is banished, and since I have Dragoonity Darkspear and even Call of the Haunted in my deck, which, like Sacred Crane being in the graveyard, I'm going to detach Summoner Monk, so that once either Sacred Crane is detached later or Black Ship is destroyed or whatever, Sacred Crane will enter the graveyard, so that Call of the Haunted, Dragoonity Darkspear and all will be able to bring Sacred Crane back from the dead, so to speak. Now, I'm going to just summon Star Drawing here, because I know I have the Huge Revolution is over to stop Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, anything like that. Torrential Tribute does come up. I stop it with the Huge Revolution is over, and then just attack directly with both of my monsters for 3,700 damage. Would it not be that he has Mirror Force remaining? Which is unfortunate. But I did make him use two strong traps on one card. Now I'm using Call of the Hunted during my battle phase to still get one attack in, and since I use it on Sacred Crane, I get an extra draw. And that extra draw from Sacred Crane can be very, very nice, very helpful. Yippee. I draw into the second Dragoonity Darkspear. I'm like, because the idea behind Dragoonity Darkspear is normal summon it, tribute itself, summon Sacred Crane from graveyard, get an extra draw. But that would mean that Kage Chokage can't be used with it, because it's a level 3. You can use it if you use a Goblinberg, summon Darkspear, have Darkspear tribute itself or Sacred Crane, and then you can Xyz. But normally it's a normal summon for Dragoonity Darkspear, and then you don't have anything else but Sacred Crane. So I currently have 3 Dragoonity Darkspear in my build, but I'm thinking of cutting it down to 2 because of usually just having Sacred Crane on the field, and this deck wants to Xyz summon into rank 4 fast. Right, I draw a card, draw into Kameleon, which is a new card coming out in Judgment of the Light, which in this deck is supposed to work with Goblinberg. Unfortunately, I don't actually have Goblinberg yet, so I'm hoping I'll draw into it soon. And even if I do, there's Thunder King Raya, which can totally negate Xyz summons, so I'm gonna go into an Xyz monster, and then we'll have him get rid of Thunder King, so that I can use Command Leon next turn to go into another Xyz monster to actually stop him. That's the idea, because I need to get rid of Thunder King, otherwise this deck is not able to function properly. It's just not. So Thunder King really is annoying. The banishing cards were already annoying, but I suppose I can work around that, although Dragonidi Dark Spear, Command Leon, they don't like that. The rest of the cards can work around it, but they don't like it. But Thunder King is really, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I do use proper language on this channel. Right, Sacred Crane, special summon, I get a draw, Kake Togage. Now, I was like, yeah, next turn Command Leon into Sacred Crane, but chain Kake Togage, but then next turn I'll realize, wait, Command Leon's effect says, the turn you activate its effect, you cannot special summon any monsters except from your extra deck, and Kake Togage comes from your hand, so it's either Kake Togage or Command Leon's effect. So, as you'll see next turn, I'll decide to go Command Leon effect into Goblinburg instead of Kake Togage, because otherwise, well, because I'm gonna have an extra level 4 on the field next to Command Leon anyway to go into Utopia, and Kage Togage will just be left in my hand for a turn later on if I don't use it with Command Leon. Now, the thing you just saw pop up is a deck list that one of my watchers saw previously, which is quite a bit like this one, but not completely. Like, one of the cards it doesn't have is Command Leon. Now, Command Leon is summoned. Summon is okay after the opponent first reads the card, probably hasn't seen it before, which is very possible. It's quite new. So a cool combo that you can do with Command Leon, like you use Fog King, a level 7, which has no attack and no defense. If it somehow ends up in the graveyard, get Command Leon, summon Fog King from the graveyard, you have a level 4 tuner, because Command Leon is an actual tuner, and Fog King tune for Starform Dragon, which is a good level 11, so you can definitely combo with Command Leon into Starform Dragon. I'd like to see someone use a deck that uses that as one of its main combos. I'd like to see that. But yeah, I go into Utopia here, waiting for the possible reply of Bottomless Trample or whatever, Torrential, something. I have Forbidden Lands to save myself, I'm not worried here. Right now, I just want to go Numeron Force into Utopia Ray Victory, get an attack in, make sure that he can't use any spells and traps once I declare the attack, get some extra damage in with my own effect, and then, well, that'll be a lot of damage and he'll almost be out of life points. So here comes Ray Victory! And it does seem like he is allowing the summon, because he doesn't give a reply within the first couple of seconds after the summon, so battle phase time. But then, at the end of main phase 1, he activates a card effect. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Now, it's kinda obvious that he's using it on Utopia Ray Victory, but since it does say declare a target as a cost, and he might be able to use it on DD Survivor or something, I don't know. Like, I always wait for the opponent to actually target my monster, even though it's pretty obvious that he's doing it, there's a chance he won't. So I always wait for the actual targeting to happen, or I ask it in the chat like that. Opponent confirms, so I'm like, Forbidden Lands, saving it, 800 less damage, but I still have my monster. Too bad that he has Dark Bribe, which stops my Forbidden Lands, and as the watchers will say, this is probably game. And it kinda is, because he has 2 monsters with 1800 attack on the field, which can attack me directly for game, and none of the 3 cards I currently have in my hand can stop that. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the duel, because it is going, spoiler alert. I enjoyed the duel, had fun. I'm gonna try and keep this deck going, improve it a little bit here, and see how it's gonna work out. I'm gonna probably do this more often, just posting on the forums. I'm gonna do a duel video. Whoever wants a chance to get in one, come and join me, and otherwise just come join me in the watchers chat to have fun, because I might not be satisfied with the first duel. Then I'll do a second duel with someone else, and if I'm satisfied with that one, then I'll use that one. Just the first one that I'm satisfied with, I'll do that one, and possibly at some point after my exams I'll do a marathon where I record like 3 duels shortly after each other and record all of them. We'll see. But yeah, here I'm out of there. He had Starlight Road and Macrocosmos. So even with Macrocosmos, he would have been able to get DD Survivor back. Would I want to destroy it for something? Like if he wouldn't have had Dark Bribe, he would have used Macrocosmos to like before, at the end of main phase 1 or the start of the battle phase, to make sure that DD Survivor gets banished so that he can summon it back to the field. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, I'm going to see you later. Bye bye.